So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Calvert-Lewin, is a player whose all-round game has really improved in recent times. He's become one of the most effective players in the air, and that's really improving his goal return. A real target man who offers early back-to-front service, or an attacker of crosses and set pieces.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. A pretty loose pass. Ampadu and Rodon. And it's Bogle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zirkzee.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ampadu tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 20 minutes is number 19, Okafor.
Leeds have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Zirkzee, and that's been intercepted. And here's Zirkzee. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Aronson. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? And it's Bogle. Showing good feet. Aronson. Out to the left it goes. That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Matheus Cunha. Strauch makes the interception. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And it's Bogle. Now it's Zirkzee. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot providing an outlet on that flank. It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Manchester United.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Zirkzee.
And it's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's been quick! Oh, Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I haven't given him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gets a good foot in there. Zirkzee under intense pressure.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Now he's off and running.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Ampadu has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? Leeds have a free kick.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Rodon. Okafor.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might be...
Having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 19. Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Diogo Dalot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's beautifully weighted. By 3, they have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 14, Zirkzee.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Zirkzee. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Shot! And that's off target. Ampadu, Longstaff, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Strauch. That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ahmad! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Six added minutes
Out towards
have been
the flank.
indicated.
Longstaff does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Okafor. Maguire, Matheus Cunha looking to add to his goal, and it's made its way to him. Harrison, and time is up. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Zirkzee voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.